This disc has been created to tell you more about the many attractions of the Mercedes E-Class, which really is a delight to drive and to own. Whether you've already decided to own an E-Class or you're using this disc to help you make up your mind, we hope you enjoy finding out more about the E-Class and about Mercedes-Benz. The multifunction steering wheel keeps you in complete control of the car at all times. It enables you to call up vital information, change certain vehicle settings to meet your individual needs, control the audio and communication equipment, and access the trip computer without taking your hands off the wheel or your eyes off the road. For added convenience and safety, the optional Linguatronic voice control system provides hands-free control of the audio, communication and navigation system, working in conjunction with either the Audio 50 APS or the Command APS. Try out the interactive simulation to discover what information is available. Instead of having to stick to rigid service intervals, sensors inform the driver of the current servicing status of the E-Class, and a microcomputer calculates when the next service is needed, taking into account the type of driving, motorway or around town. As a result, the time between service intervals can be substantially increased, possibly up to 18,000 miles, thereby reducing the cost of ownership. For the ultimate in climate control, choose the optional 4-zone luxury climate control. The driver, the front seat passenger, and the passengers on the 2 outer rear seats can each set their desired temperature and airflow with the front and rear control units. There are also additional ventilation outlets in the B-pillars. This high-tech system has sensors which monitor the intensity and direction of the sunlight, as well as the quality of the external air drawn into the vehicle for pollution content and its humidity to prevent misting up. And once you've found your optimum settings, they can be stored in the memory of the remote key. Whichever petrol engine powers the E-Class, it will deliver an exhilarating combination of superb performance and excellent fuel efficiency. Each engine is designed to provide enjoyable, trouble-free motoring for years to come. But, as with any piece of sophisticated machinery, it needs regular servicing and maintenance. With the E-Class, nothing could be simpler. You can check the engine oil level via the multifunction display on the dash, and the service intervals will be calculated for you by the Assyst service monitor system. Whichever diesel engine powers the E-Class, it will deliver an exhilarating combination of superb performance and excellent fuel efficiency. Each engine is designed to provide enjoyable, trouble-free motoring for years to come. But, as with any piece of sophisticated machinery, it needs regular servicing and maintenance. With the E-Class, nothing could be simpler. You can check the engine oil level via the multifunction display on the dash, and the service intervals will be calculated for you by the Assyst service monitor system. The E-Class range encompasses 3 transmissions. A smooth 6-speed manual transmission with gear ratios which allow you to choose your style of driving experience, from agile and sporty to economical. An electronically controlled 5-speed automatic transmission, which not only changes gear for you, but will also adapt itself to suit your driving style. And the all-new 7G Tronic, the world's first 7-speed automatic transmission for a passenger car, which is fitted to the E500. With 7 gears, it delivers smoother changes, improved fuel economy, and better performance. All models have cruise control with Speedtronic fitted as standard. Cruise control is operated by a stalk on the steering column. When you reach your desired cruising speed, you move the lever up or down to select that speed. Once selected, the cruise control system will automatically increase or decrease acceleration to keep the car at a constant speed, except of course when you need to brake or where the law of gravity takes over on steep hills. Speedtronic is an automatic speed limiter. You select a maximum speed, and as long as it's safe to do so, Speedtronic will ensure the vehicle doesn't go above it. The steering column of the E-Class is fully adjustable for both height and reach. A feature of the optional full electric seat with memory is electric column adjustment to replace the standard mechanical adjustment, and an easy entry and exit feature. After removing the key, the steering column will automatically pivot and the driver's seat will move back to provide additional legroom. The parameter steering available on the E-Class is designed to give you the right amount of power assistance at the right time, a lot when parking and a little at high speeds, increasing both comfort and driving pleasure. The optional Airmatic DC semi-active air suspension made its world premiere in the E-Class. Instead of the conventional coil springs, an electronic system adjusts the setting of air springs using compressed air. This creates a harder or softer configuration to suit the conditions, as well as keeping the car level. Springing and damping can also be adjusted manually. When driving at high speed, the body is automatically lowered. You can raise the level of the vehicle manually by up to 25 mm, handy when the road quality is very poor. Beneath the clear, scratch-resistant lenses lie state-of-the-art H7 halogen projector beam headlamps for the Classic and Elegance, and bi-xenon headlamps for the Avant-Garde and E55 AMG. The projection system means that the light is beamed out through a lens system and projected onto the road. A headlamp cleaning system is fitted as standard on all models except the Classic, where it's an option. For additional convenience and safety, the E-Class has an automatic headlamp activation function called Headlamp Assist. When in the auto position, the exterior lights are switched on without intervention by the driver, in darkness or at dusk, when entering a tunnel and in heavy rain, but due to light diffusion, not in fog. Active Light System is based on the optional bi-xenon headlamp system and provides significantly enhanced night driving vision. It enables the headlamps to follow the direction in which the driver is steering. Overall road illumination can be improved by up to 90% and means that the driver gets an early view into the corner. The optional Distronic system is a boon for anyone who spends hours on motorways by helping you to keep a set distance from the vehicle in front. It's activated using the Speedtronic cruise control lever, and the distance to the car in front is selected using this thumb wheel. It uses a radar sensor which scans the road up to 150 meters ahead. If the gap falls below the set limit, the engine slows you down. Even the brakes will be applied by up to 20%. If heavier braking is required, an additional acoustic signal sounds. Once the distance increases, the vehicle accelerates back to previous speed. Distronic is switched off whenever the driver applies the brakes, and it can be reactivated by pulling the cruise control lever. Even when Distronic is deactivated, proximity to the vehicle in front and the speed of approach are permanently monitored, and a switch allows the driver to continue to receive an acoustic proximity alert. Mercedes-AMG has developed a highly expressive body styling package for the E-Class, available as an option on most petrol and diesel models. For V6 and V8 models, there are also chromed oval exhaust tailpipes. The dynamic styling of the E-Class can be emphasized still further by the optional sterling silver AMG light alloy wheels, which can be combined with the optional sport suspension or Airmatic DC. If you're planning a long journey, it's advisable to check the engine oil, engine coolant, windscreen washer level and tire pressures. With the E-Class, you can check the oil level using the display in the instrument panel. For the engine coolant and windscreen washer fluid, you'll need to open the bonnet. Coolant level should be here if the engine is hot and 1.5 centimeters lower when cold. Also, top up the washer bottle using water and Mercedes-Benz screen washer fluid. To close the bonnet, swing it down, making sure your hands are positioned either side of the top of the grille. Drop from about 20 centimeters and push down firmly to engage both catches. Pull the bonnet lightly to check that it's securely closed. Tire pressures should be checked regularly, ideally every 14 days. The recommended pressures can be found on the inside of the fuel filler flap. As an option, there's an automatic tire pressure monitoring system, which constantly measures and displays the air pressure and temperature of all 4 tires. If you need to stop for an emergency, use the emergency triangle to warn oncoming drivers. The E-Class also has a comprehensive first aid kit fitted as standard. For added security and convenience, the central locking system on the E-Class can operate all the door locks simultaneously from inside the car, as well as by turning the key in the lock. The remote key can be used to lock or unlock the vehicle even without having a clear line of sight. It will lock and unlock the doors, boot or tailgate and fuel filler flap, as well as setting and deactivating the alarm. When unlocking the car, if no door or boot or tailgate on the estate is opened within 40 seconds, the system will re-lock the car. If you prefer, the settings of the remote key can be changed so that only the driver's door and the fuel filler flap are unlocked on the first press of unlock. Press again and all the doors and the boot tailgate are unlocked. This is done by holding down both the lock and unlock buttons until the key's battery indicator light flashes twice. This driver's door only feature gives you real peace of mind in places such as petrol stations, when an uninvited visitor may try and access the car by another door. To return to the original setting, simply carry out the procedure again. When moving off, the car is programmed to lock itself when it reaches 10 miles per hour. You can disable this feature using the multifunction steering wheel controls. As a precaution, the doors will all be unlocked in the event of impacts over a certain severity. Seating in the E-Class is designed to give perfect comfort. The front seats have partial electric seat cushion height, backrest angle adjustment and lumbar support adjustment fitted as standard. The front head restraints can be adjusted for height and angle. There are a number of options available. A full electric package that includes not only full electric seat adjustment but also an electrically adjustable steering column and a memory function that includes door mirror settings. Optional comfort front seats provide both heating and cooling functions. Then there are optional multi-contour front seats which use air-operated cushions to mold the seat to your body. A dynamic multi-contour option uses air pressure to adjust the side bolsters as you take a bend, enhancing your driving pleasure, as well as adding a massage function to ease your back on long journeys. In place of the standard bench seat, a 1/3, 2/3 split rear seat, which is standard in the estate, is available as an option in the saloon, offering, when folded, a completely level load surface. All rear seats have adjustable and folding head restraints. They can be folded electrically from the driver's seat to provide better rear vision. A folding center armrest incorporates a double cup holder and stowage compartment. Heated rear seats are available as an option in conjunction with comfort front seats and leather trim, as well as integrated child seats with a split seat feature. An optional bench seat is available for the load compartment, suitable for carrying 2 children. It comes with 2 3-point seat belts, pull-out folding head restraints, a double cup holder and 2 nets in the footwell to hold small items securely. For improved safety, the child-proof tailgate can be opened from the inside and an additional body strengthening section has been added. When the seats are stored away, the load compartment floor is left completely flat. Whilst the wedge shape of the E-Class makes the body appear more dynamic and compact, there's still plenty of rear space available. With the space-saver spare wheel, the boot of the saloon boasts a volume of 520 litres. With the optional split rear seat, you can achieve a completely level load surface. With the seats up, the estate version has 941 litres of space. Fold the rear seats down and you can swallow an amazing 1,600 litres of load. For smaller items, there are storage compartments below the front seats and in the rear armrest, and map pockets on the front seat backrests. With the estate comes Easipack, an impressive collection of standard and optional features providing a flexible load management solution. Standard and optional features vary across the model lines, but standard items can include a tailgate that can be stopped anywhere in the upper third of its opening range, split rear seats with automatically folding head restraints, a load compartment cover, a gas pressure assisted load floor for easier opening, additional storage compartments and a storage box behind the rear seats. Optional Easipack features include automatic tailgate opening and closing, an electro-hydraulically operated load floor that can move forward over the loading sill and is capable of handling up to 200 kilograms, and a purpose-designed load securing kit that uses recessed cargo rails and a variety of fixings to accommodate even the most awkward of loads. Check out the text section for more details. Optional Easipack features include automatic tailgate opening and closing. Optional Easipack features include a purpose-designed load securing kit that uses recessed cargo rails and a variety of fixings to accommodate even the most awkward of loads. Optional Easipack features include an electro-hydraulically operated load floor that can move forward over the loading sill and is capable of handling up to 200 kilograms. The E-Class's convex exterior door mirrors maximize the driver's field of vision. Standard on the Elegance, Avant-Garde and E55 AMG, and an option on the Classic, are exterior mirrors that fold in at the press of a switch. Great for negotiating narrow passages and automatic car washes, and an interior rear-view mirror and driver's side door mirror that automatically dim to prevent being dazzled from behind. For inch-perfect parking, the near-side mirror can be made to swivel down automatically as you select reverse when you choose the full electric driver's seat with memory package. The distinctive additional indicators in the door mirrors provide additional warning to other road users of where you intend to turn. The E-Class has 4 power windows as standard, with one-touch up and down control and obstruction sensor. The rear electric window switches can be deactivated from the driver's control panel. Using the remote key, you can close or open all the windows and sunroof if fitted at once, useful when returning to a hot car. An electric tilting sliding glass sunroof with an obstruction sensor is available as an option. There's a ventilation position as well as full opening, and the tinted single-layer safety glass provides protection from the sun's rays. On the saloon, a panoramic sliding sunroof is also available as an option. You get a continuous glass area which extends from the windscreen to the rear window, around twice the size of a conventional sunroof when closed, creating a wonderful open-air ambiance. In excessively hot sunshine, the 2 glass areas can be covered from the inside with 2 electric blinds. An additional solar module can be ordered to complement the panoramic sunroof. Silicon solar cells convert natural light into electric energy, which is used to switch on the ventilation fan when the engine is switched off. This gives a constant fresh airflow to ensure a pleasant temperature in the passenger compartment, even when the E-Class is parked. Rain-sensing wipers are fitted as standard. The sensor detects the rate of rainfall, informs the wipers, and the interval is adjusted accordingly. The rain sensor will even tell the brake system to dry the brake pads, just in case you have to make an emergency stop. Forward-thinking indeed. A keyless go system is available on Elegance and Avant-Garde models with automatic transmission and the E55 AMG. When carrying the keyless go electronic key, you just need to take hold of the door handle to open the door. No conjuring trick, it's all down to radio frequency communication. You don't need to put the key in the ignition either. The engine can be started using a button on the gear lever whilst operating the foot brake, because the vehicle access and drive authorization functions are now both stored in the remote key. Each key can store individual settings and still provide all the features that you get with a normal remote key system. The optional Parktronic system works in the same way as a depth sounder. Ultrasonic signals are bounced off obstacles, and the distance from the vehicle is calculated by an electronic control unit. Visual warnings are provided by a bar graph in the center of the dashboard, which indicates the amount of space in front of the car, and another in the center of the rear panel trim, which can be seen using the rear view mirror, indicating the space behind the vehicle. An audible warning will also let you know how close you're getting. As you'd expect from the inventors of the Crumple Zone, the E-Class features a body shell which provides an extremely robust passenger cell capable of withstanding all types of accidents. It also has a control system that adapts airbag deployment and seatbelt functions to the severity of the accident. The E-Class also benefits from a world first, a rollover sensor that will trigger earlier activation of the seatbelt tensioners and window bags. Mercedes patented the Airbag system, so you won't be surprised to learn that airbags and side bags for the driver and front passenger, plus window bags, are part of standard specification. A control unit evaluates sensor signals to recognize a frontal or side impact, and so triggers the required airbags. The front airbags are 2-stage, and the activation level is determined not only by the severity of the accident, but also, in the case of the front passenger, the weight of the occupant. The side airbags protect the head and upper body, whilst the window bags improve protection in the event of a side impact. Side bags for the rear doors are an option, providing additional safety for the rear seat passengers. All seats are equipped with 3-point safety belts and head restraints. The front belts are height adjustable, and in the event of a collision or a rollover, belt pretensioners on the front and outside rear seats pull the belt taut against the body, while belt force limiters in the front seat belts prevent the pressure from becoming excessive. The force with which they act is precisely coordinated with the airbags. Rear-facing child seats must not be used on the front passenger seat unless the passenger airbag is disarmed. However, it is perfectly safe if a Mercedes-Benz child seat with transponders is fitted, because these automatically disarm the bag. If a forward-facing child seat is used, make sure the front passenger seat is moved to its rearmost position. The ISOFIX child seat anchorage system in the rear is designed for attaching the special ISOFIX child seats simply, easily, quickly and safely. For older children, integrated child seats in the rear are available with a split folding rear seat. When brakes are applied heavily and quickly, especially on slippery surfaces, the wheels can lock up and stop turning, causing a loss of steering. The ABS anti-lock braking system fitted to the E-Class will ensure the wheels will not lock up, so you'll still be able to steer the car. Research has shown that in an emergency, up to 90% of drivers are too hesitant with the brake pedal. This means that the maximum braking power is often reached too late. Brake Assist builds up the maximum braking force even if you apply the brake too cautiously. ABS and Brake Assist are combined within ESP, the Electronic Stability Program. It helps to stabilize the car on dry or wet roads when driving over loose or slippery surfaces such as snow or ice by braking individual wheels to counteract the instability. If necessary, it will also reduce the engine's output to bring the car back under control. ESP also includes ASR, Acceleration Skid Control. This is linked to the driving wheels. If one of the wheels begins to spin, ASR uses the car's braking system to slow it down until it regains grip. In some circumstances, it will also reduce engine power until grip is regained. With SBC came the arrival of the Intelligent Braking System. A microcomputer delivers faster braking commands, ensuring improved deceleration and ride stability. It automatically calculates the braking force required for each wheel, and if the car is in danger of skidding, SBC cooperates with ESP and brakes one or more wheels. In the wet, SBC even dries the brake discs, helping to improve deceleration. It recognizes an emergency situation from the speed with which you step on the brake and acts instantly. If you take your foot off the accelerator abruptly, signaling a need to slow down, the brake pads are brought gently into contact with the brake discs automatically. If you then step on the brake, the response time of the brakes is reduced and the stopping distance shortened. The system is also designed to ensure comfortable braking through a feature called Soft Stop. The E-Class is fitted with the L-Code Intelligent Access and Drive Authorization System. At its heart is an electronic key, which operates the ignition start switch and the central locking system. It also sets the alarm and the immobilizer. If any of the doors, bonnet or boot are forced, the alarm will sound for 30 seconds. The system will also detect air movement within the car if, for example, a window has been broken. This feature can be deactivated if, for example, you wish to leave the family pet in the car. The security system also has tilt and tow-away protection, and again this can be overridden if required.
Sometimes even the best alarms are not enough, especially if your keys have been stolen. By fitting one of a range of tracker systems, your E-Class stands an excellent chance of being returned quickly and undamaged. If your car is being stolen purely for its spare parts value, another deterrent is Smart Water. With Smart Water, you can give the removable components of your E-Class an invisible forensic fingerprint, so that if they are recovered, the police can use ultraviolet light to locate a unique identification number, which is held on a central database. Ask your retailer or see the special brochure for more details on both Tracker and Smart Water.